Yeah. So if you go, John ain't win the war if you don't get on the base. Yeah. So if you go drop jewels on us, drop everything, yeah, let us know. Yeah. Point us in the right. If we felt like we wanted to move like this, yeah, how could we? You know, and
that's why it's important for all film directors to have director's cuts, because you could put those in the director's cuts on DVD later, so they can see it later, and you have an explanation of why you didn't put it right. But you can at least delete scenes. But at least you can show them that we did think about it and we did shoot it. We just couldn't put it in the movie because of time restraints, whatever it could have been and stuff. Right. But I don't like having the fact that you didn't show how they got to the base, and going back to Dawson's bed on the scene.
Fire. Bro, I knew you was gonna give him a 9. Like
I go to 9.5. I go to 9.5, but it wasn't a perfect movie because of those things.
Right.
But I'm bringing it on the curve because once again, it's 1973, so we can't expect all bases to be covered. It's an independent film. A black person making the film. It's a taboo subject, fighting against the government. There's a lot of things going against everybody trying to make this film.
You got me. I'm gonna pull that motherfucker up and see that this.
Well, now, you might. The thing about this particular movie, it's a movie that you might have to watch like 5 to 6 times in a row to make sure you caught everything. That's how smart it was, screenplay wise. It's very smart.
How did you get in that base?
Because, like Lauryn Hill, going back to Lauryn Hill said in one of her raps, I say the word motherfucker so ignorant niggas hear me.
Bingo.
So in this movie, they use the word nigga a lot to kind of distract you from what they actually trying to do in the movie. That's the one thing I've noticed as a filmmaker. I'm like, they say it a lot, maybe a little bit too much, but it's because it's distract you from what's really going on in the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is government takeover, government throat takeover, stuff like that. It's the same reason why they started crypto and Bitcoin stuff. Right. Government involved in your finances too much. So people tired of that shit. So it's getting to a point where people are fighting back financially, with camera phones, filming the police, beating people, stuff like that. These are things that you wouldn't have ever thought would have happened 20 years ago. Right. People actually fighting back against the system, quote unquote.
Right.
Nowadays, it's like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Our kids are being raised to stand up when shit ain't right.
Right.
We were more or less raised to be like, man, just go, don't fuck up your money.
Turn a cheek.
Don't rock the boat. If you got a good job, don't rock the boat. This generation is like, fuck a job. We're going to shut down the Bay Bridge if we got to protest some shit. We could be working at Google making $200,000 a year. They will lose a job to shut down the bridge and protest some shit in Israel or whatever and stuff. Their mentality is different. But in 1973, you could damn near go to jail or be killed for making art this serious. Right? A very serious time in the world. Like,
right.
People really don't understand, especially people that wasn't born in the 70s. They don't understand how serious the 60s and the 70s were.
Yeah.
And you could come up missing talking about the CIA and the government. Then we lost Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Bobby Kennedy within a span of some years. Black people were like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Everybody we looked up to is being killed. Now, years later, we found out that it was an inside job with Malcolm X and things that was happening with that. But not with Martin Luther King and not with Bobby Kennedy. They got killed. That was some.
I was just about to say that again. With Kennedy, they let you know.
Yes.
Yes. So we let one of these motherfuckers get up in here and try to do some shit.
It is stained in the brain of every person in America that don't get too uppity because they killed Kennedy. How many rappers have said that in a rap song? They killed Kennedy. Or I'm gonna snipe you like Kennedy. It's never gonna leave our mind that they killed him on live TV. They killed a sitting president on live TV just to prove their point that this is how far the Freeman the Freeman theory, this how far we're willing to go to show you we not fucking around.
We'll do this thing. You know what we're doing.
We know, you know he on the split his head wide open in front of his wife, in front of the world. So it's like, I feel like we'll all go to our graves. Me and you weren't even born when that shit happened.
Correct.
And look how it affects us, that we know that we can't ever get too wild with this shit, because that's what could happen.